this work? Alright, so let's start this game. Stream for like, I guess an hour or something. It's gonna be short because I gotta do some shit later. But I'll try to stream as much as I can right now. Sure. Let's go with defaults. Oh damn, I didn't add subtitles. Oh, they have to. Okay. Oh, she did.
You hide here, Velvet. I'm going back to help Celica.
I'm so scared. Arthur, please.
Okay, it's not that bad.
You'll be just fine with these.
I was gonna have to change it, but it's good.
Celica enchanted them herself. They'll give you the courage you need to survive.
They will?
Sure they will. Now, have I ever lied to you? I'll come back for you once Celica is safe. It's scary, but don't give in to fear. Don't despair, no matter what.
I won't. I promise. After all, I'm Laffy's older sister, and your student.
So what's happening?
Celica!
Oh, this dude gonna do something dumb.
Arthur, help us!
Oh, okay, I get it. He's the one that did that. That some bitch.
On that day, the world began to change.
It's Killua.
Men and beasts possessed by evil spirits, hunting and killing anyone they could. But even in the depths of despair, only two things matter to me. The taste of blood-soaked flesh, and revenge upon one man.
Luffy, time to wake up. Okay.
What up, Nate?
Morning.
Dude, how was
I
school
told you
though?
to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore. Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good.
It was good,
Bit
dude.
of a fever, I'm afraid. At least the new medicine's supposed to come
That's
today.
good. That's good.
Until then, you stay in bed, got it? What?
Only what, 2 more
but
weeks
I
and
wanted to go to the cave.
you're on vacay.
Sorry, you'll have to wait. Can I at least read a book?
Don't trouble your sister, Laphicet.
I didn't
Damn,
mean
that's what's
to.
up.
Arthur, done chopping firewood?
Yeah, enough to last through winter. But there's something else I need to take care of. Sorry, but medicine money will have to wait a bit.
I can earn it myself then. Bring down a few prickle boars, and I'll have plenty to offer in trade.
On your own?
Arthur's first maxim. Plans must be solid and reactions flexible.
All
Well, you
right.
found any
I shouldn't doubt my students' abilities.
display
Sorry to
cases
put you on
yet,
the
or what,
spot.
Nate?
I'm sorry, Velvet. Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right?
Right. I'll see you later.
I whipped up some porridge for you, okay? Be back by evening. Thank you. Be careful, Velvet.
Start skit. The heck? Oh, you played it before, Dr. Whitecat? Is it good? I just bought it on a whim, to be honest. Just wanted another game to play.
If I'm on the hunt for prickle boars, I'd better try the tranquil woods outside of town. This is for Luffy's medicine.
Do you
so
unlock
I can't mess this up.
different cosmetics throughout the story or what? And no Nate, I don't know where he is. Is he at your house? Oh, okay, Dr. White Kit. Mustache. Can you equip to any of the characters, or is it like character specific?
Stock up on a few things before I go into the forest. I don't have a lot of money to spare.
Okay. How much do I get?
Ever since the opening 7 years ago, this world's really gone crazy. Famine, freezing weather, and worst of all, this demon blight that's turning people into monsters.
I can't believe that people can really turn into those things. It's a nightmare.
Does no one know what causes demon blight? Or how to heal it?
No. What we do know is that when people turn into those monsters, I mean, demons, they gain incredible strength and attack humans on sight.
Whoever named it the opening named it right. It's like someone opened a portal directly to hell.
Come to think of it, Celica died during the opening, didn't she? It might be a good thing she died when she did. She didn't have to suffer through all of this.
It's good that my sister died? How can you say that?
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
You're a real idiot, you know that?
Sorry about him, Velvet.
Is this before the opening or?
Hey, Velvet. Is Laphicet feeling better? No, not yet. He needs a little more rest, I think. Aw, too bad. Tell him I'm looking forward to hunting beetles with him again when he's better. Right, got it. Laphicet's illness sure is persistent. Yeah, that fever still keeps coming back, like clockwork. The medicine always helps a little bit, but still. That sounds terrible. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Thanks, but we'll be fine. At least we've got Arthur to take care of anything that needs muscle. And before
Oh, okay.
he came,
This is before
Celica
Arthur
raised
kills
me and Laffy all by herself. So now
her
I have
sister.
to do my best too.
You sound just like your sister. That optimism must run in the family.
I do? That's nice of you to say.
Because I'm guessing that's what happened, right? In the opening, it shows him turning around. So I'm guessing that's what happened. So I'm right. Usually when people say that, it's because I'm right. Because I
The
hit the
demon
spot or
blight is a
something.
punishment sent to us by the Empyreans for forgetting the old prayers.
Who are the Empyreans?
The 4 Empyreans created the world. The 1 Empyrean shall bring it to peace.
It's okay.
Be
I don't really
afraid.
care if people
When
like
contradiction
say if I'm
permeates
right
this world,
or wrong. It
the
usually
time of
goes that
suppression will
way
be upon us.
Are you okay?
in these types of
Want me to
stories.
take
So
you home?
No! Don't treat me
once
like a
you've seen
child!
enough stories
Alright
like
then.
these, you kind of
Oh,
piece it all
It's
together.
you, Velvet. If you're going to the Cape, take
I don't know.
care.
Don't fall into the Shrine of Tranquility, right? I know. I'm not a kid.
Of course, of course. You're 13 now, aren't you?
I'm 16.
How do you run in this game? Can you even run in this game? Oh, I guess that's running. The wrong way. Wait, what? With the woods. Is this a save point? It is. Oh. Wrong woods.
Come to think of it, Arthur hasn't requested his favorite dinner in a while. There's been so much going on, and the village always has him out hunting. Maybe he's just worn out? That does it! I'll cook him up some prickle boar stew, just like Celica taught me. That ought to pick him right up. A healthy portion of nourishing meat cures fevers and weariness alike.
I don't know what's happening, but that's cool, I guess. Is it? Yes.
This area looks promising.
Dr.
There,
Whitecat, have you
Pricklebore.
played any of the other games? Oh, what's up, Tezzy? How you, man? BYA. Oh, it's like this.
Right, here goes.
It's interesting. The opening is kind of fire though.
Not bad.
Oh, so you played quite a few already with Dr. Whitecat.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
How are the other games? Okay, I see Nate with the juicy emote. Yeah, definitely check that out. It's a pretty good opening. You can find it on YouTube. And nah, Tezzy, I didn't see those. I was doing something. And what was frustrating about Berseria, Dr. Whitecat?
Right, here goes. Arthur,
Oh, that's kind of what happened
know your foes and
when I
strike
played
where they're weak.
Final Fantasy X for the first time. I got stuck on this like what was it? Like
Not bad. The cold weather's been terrible on everyone's crops, but at least the city will buy our Pricklebore meat now. Luffy and Arthur have been hoping the village could start raising them, but they can just be so temperamental. I wonder if they could be bred with more docile pigs. What would we call them? Oinklebores? Nah, doesn't sound appetizing. What about Picklebore? Yeah, Picklebore! That's a cute name. Maybe too cute, though.
I guess.
We wouldn't want to discourage people from eating them.
So we go back to the house. Yeah, Final Fantasy X was rough, man. Star Ocean. What was that on? What was Star Ocean on? Because I heard of it, but I haven't played it or seen much gameplay of it. On the original PlayStation? What's this? Oh, on the PS2. That's where it's from.
Rest up, all right?
Don't forget to take some gels with you. You know, you're careless sometimes.
I'll be fine. You just make sure.
Don't worry about me. I'll be in bed resting.
You better be. Keep warm, and no going outside.
Sheesh, you don't trust me at all. It'll get dark if you don't leave soon.
I'm supposed to go now. But yeah, the only Final Fantasy games I've completed were 7 Remake and 15. I gotta do more? Waiting on 16 to come out. Oh, the nighttime, yeah. The nighttime at 15 is kind of crazy. The ending's good though. Definitely try to finish it. I haven't played the DLC for it, but I should. Trying to get on a PC again. Cause I think on PC it's complete, right? Where the heck are the pigs at? Yeah, I'm just this side. Oh, I'm dumb. How do you even get on that side? Oh, past the safe point. Thank you, Dr. Whitecat. Guess we're gonna get something to break that next. Oh, here's the last one.
Right, here goes!
Actually did. This is like that Digimon World game.
This should be enough to cover the medicine. I'd better bring these to the store. This place isn't safe. That hole's gotten bigger. I've told them 1,000 times they ought to build a fence, but they keep saying it's forbidden land. Even Celica used to scare me with it. She was always, "This is a gateway to the underworld." Well, I'm too old to keep falling for that nonsense.
Is that where she falls in? So how do I break this? I'm guessing later on. When she get her powers or something like that.
Wait, the boars I hunted. Are you there? Maxim 3. Never waver once your sword is drawn. Control your feelings to control the tide of battle.
Another tutorial? Wrong button.
Right, here goes! This is for Luffy!
How much does that take away?
I'll finish this! I did it!
Combat's pretty nice. I like it.
Cirrus!
An exorcist art!
Pride and anxiety, pity for the enemy, thrill of victory. Your emotions run too hot. That will be your downfall.
It's the backstabber.
Agreed. It's one of her virtues as well.
Huh?
Yes, I know. But even so, she's got to...
Arthur?
Arthur's fourth maxim. Never let your guard down, even when victorious.
Got it.
In any case, this should be enough to buy Laphicet's medicine. I'll drop the prickle boars off at the shop before I head out.
Head out where?
The person I was supposed to meet is late. I don't think I'll be home tonight. I came out here to let you know. You'll have to pick up the medicine yourself.
Right.
One more thing. I saw a group of demons near the village. If you're attacked, run away. Am I clear?
No way! I can handle a bunch of...
Demons can only be challenged by those with the talent for exorcism. That's the cold logic of the world, and no emotions can change it.
That was pronounced demons, but I guess I'm wrong.
Do you think I could become an exorcist?
Why is it you think that birds fly?
Why? Well, without flying, they couldn't find food.
It takes a particular innate talent to be an exorcist. Unfortunately, very few humans have it within themselves.
All right.
Tomorrow is Celica's Memorial Day. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Hurry back! I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me.
Wait, what? So, her sister's already dead. But... man, this isn't making any sense. Turn to the shop.
Nico, here for groceries?
Yep. And you must have been out hunting.
Yeah, it was a good haul.
Look at you, Lady Breadwinner. If you were a boy, I think I'd be in love.
Good thing I'm a girl.
Oh, yeah? You ought to do something about your style, then.
Yeah. I kind of broke my comb.
So get a new one.
Who's that, Makoto from Persona 5?
Sure, I'd like to, but...
Hey, mister! How about a sale on combs for the pretty girl?
Huh? Oh, you two need something?
I'm fine, Nico. I'm just here to pick up medicine for Laphicet.
Oh, Velvet. I already told Arthur, but I'm afraid the medicine hasn't come in yet.
What? Why not? Is it because of the demons?
Seems like the demon blight's really taking a toll on the city. There's even a group of them lurking around here now.
When's it coming, then?
I can't say. And I don't know how much it will cost.
Oh, no.
Ugh, what is wrong with Midgand? I mean, don't they have an army or something?
Those guys? The demons already routed them a while back.
But we're safe here, right? After all, your brother-in-law's an exorcist.
You so sure about that? Arthur can't even use his right hand anymore. Poor fellow couldn't even protect his own wife and child.
Let me know when the medicine gets in.
Of course. For now, here, on the house.
Velvet! You didn't forget, did you? You promised to teach me how to make your special quiche.
You mean for that apprentice animal doctor you had your eye on? You were serious?
Beyond serious? Please. This is life or death for me.
But I thought your folks weren't keen on the two of you dating.
Who cares what people think? The important thing is my feelings.
I like the way you talk. If I were a boy, I think I'd be in love.
Darn right.
Luffy must be starving by now. I better hurry.
Dog want.
Orthe and Russ seem pretty down today.
I know. They've been whimpering like this for an hour now.
Well, they've always been a bit wimpy. The other day, that kitty Rollo chased both of them up a tree by himself.
They're hopeless. Whenever it's thundering out, they both dive into my bed, shivering.
Orthe, Russ, shape up. You're Nico's bodyguards, right? Start acting like it. They're completely hopeless.
Maybe. But they're so cute, so I forgive them.
Celica taught you how to make your special quiches, right, Velvet?
Yeah, but mine aren't nearly as good as hers.
Don't be modest. They're fantastic. Simple, yet elegant.
That's because there's a secret in the cheese on the dough.
You should try selling them in Taliesin. I'm sure they'd be a hit. We could make them together and take them on the road! We could even wear matching uniforms!
Would it make more money than hunting frickleboars?
Definitely, maybe. Even more so if you could lighten up a bit in front of the customers.
Then it might be worth a try. I do want to buy Laufey a nice heavy winter coat. And Arthur's gloves are in tatters, so he needs new ones.
Oh, don't be so boring! I get where you're coming from, but come on! Think big! Dream, Velvet! Dream!
Think big? No thanks. I want a peaceful life with Laufey and Arthur. That's all.
You're impossible. Then again, maybe that's why your quiches taste so darn good.
Alright, let's go back.
Hi, Celica. I'm back. I can't believe it's been 7 years since we lost you. And the baby you carried. Oh, drat. I forgot to bring your princessias. I know how much you, Mom, and Dad all loved those flowers. And I know your child would have too. I'm sorry. I'll pick some from the Cape tomorrow.
Welcome home, Velvet.
Laufey, I told you to stay in bed.
I was only up for a little.
Look, your fever hasn't gone down a bit. Go lie down and I'll cook dinner.
I'm sorry.
What's this?
A compass. It uses a magnet to tell you which way you're facing.
Woohoo! You can use the sun and stars for that.
And what'll you do if it's cloudy, huh? Thanks to this invention, we'll even be able to voyage across the ocean. See? It's designed to stay level, so your heading will be true even when the ship is rolling with the waves. Pretty neat, right?
If you say so, Laufey.
Come on, it's a must-have for any adventure. Can't you see how useful it is?
This kid better
You
not
can
die.
tell me more about it later.
Did they hurt you?
Not a scratch, and I brought back plenty. I can hear Arthur already. Gosh, Velvet, I think it's time you learned all my secret arts.
He isn't coming home tonight, is he?
How do you know that?
Sarah stopped by and told me.
Arthur's Moloch? Huh, you really can talk to Malakim, can't you?
Yeah, Arthur says I've got exorcist potential.
No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him. I can tell you've been learning all sorts of things from his book collection.
I really want to become an exorcist. I want to go traveling with you and see all the wonders of the world. I'll hunt
Can
and
you
chop
guys hear that?
firewood, and if demons come for us, I'll defend you. I wish I could do that.
You'll get there, Laufey. It should only take... 20 years tops.
It won't take me that long.
Oh yeah? You better prove it to me then. Start with this lovely meatball stew I cooked.
Man, that
Eat every
soundproofing is
last
coming
mouthful,
next
even
week,
if you don't
finally.
feel hungry. And take your medicine, no matter how nasty it tastes. No tricks. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Cooking time.
Alright.
First, I need to light the stove.
Is this upstairs? The heck?
Isn't this Arthur's book? Is Luffy really reading stuff this dense? Poor kid's gonna squint his eyes right out.
What else?
The day before Scarlet Night, Sis went prickle boar hunting on her own. She's almost as good a fighter as Arthur, so I know those prickle boars don't stand a chance. But I worry that she's too athletic to land a husband. Maybe she should try to be more ladylike.
Little scamp. He just knew I'd be reading this, didn't he? It's so easy to light Arthur's firewood. I wonder what his trick is.
Velvet? Could you not put any spinach in the stew?
Huh. You'll never grow up if you're picky with your food, you know.
I know, but just for today?
Fine, fine. I'll leave out the spinach just this once. And I'll make it that curry flavor you
Spinach
like.
is good.
Really? Thanks, Velvet.
There's some of Arthur's special curry spice upstairs, isn't there?
I didn't get that.
There you go. Not spicy hot, but oh so delicious. Oh yeah, I saw Nico today, and she had very important things to talk about. She's coming over in the next couple days, so be on your best behavior.
I will. I'm glad you've got a good friend.
Yeah, we've known each other since forever. Still, Nico falling in love? I can barely wrap my head around it. Laffy, you know, if there's a girl you like, you'll tell Big Sister all about it, right?
Girl?
You're a stubborn little brat, so you might need an older girl to keep you under control. Oh, and she's gotta be a good
Hold
cook.
up, Velvet.
A pro in the
What you
kitchen
tryna
is
say?
a success at life.
Knock it off, Velvet! You should be more worried about your own love life.
Me? I've got enough on my mind. For one thing, I've got to cook for you and Arthur since Celica is gone. Besides, getting crushes on strange men? I just don't see what's so... Luffy, what's wrong?
Oh, that's it. That's it for Luffy, isn't it?
Are you all right? I'll bring you some water.
I'm fine. You just said something funny is all, and it made me choke a bit.
As long as you're okay. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah, but what more can I do? I've got a duty to look after my little brother, and I'm serious about it.
I know, but I'm trying to look after you too. I want you to be happy. That's all. And it's not just me. Arthur worries about you too.
Well, we're family, right?
Yeah, that's what families do.
Thanks, Laffy. For you, I'd kill every last prickle boar in the forest if it came down to it. What am I doing? I need to hurry and get dinner ready.
Yeah, that shit burning already. I guess not. Sorry about the noise. That's why I was trying to do the stream early, but I guess
Good boy. You didn't forget your medicine.
Well, I did promise.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute real
Tomorrow's a scarlet night.
Yeah, just like that night that changed our lives.
Velvet, may I sleep next to you tonight?
Of course.
Is that jingle gonna get me a copyright strike or what?
Okay, let's see. Today, I've got to dry some meat and use that cheese I've been saving to make a quiche for... Luffy?
Where'd that little dude go? Arthur took him.
You little... Where have you gone?
He's gonna kill another family member?
You
Jesus.
better not have gone to the village alone. I bet your fever hasn't even gone down.
Where is he at?
Hey, has Laphicet been here?
No. I haven't seen him.
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made. A smart merchant would pay a pretty penny for this book. I gave him a fair trade.
Laffy, did he really copy all that by hand? Oh, he must have done it to buy that compass.
No, though he gave it some puppy eyes. Told him I'd throw it in for free, but he said that it would be a bad deal for me. He's a good lad, but not the merchant type.
So, what did he use the money for?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed. You'll have to ask him.
Velvet, I saw Laphicet walking around. Is he okay?
He's not okay. Where'd you see him?
He was headed for the forest. I'll help you look for him.
Thanks. Do a sweep of the village,
This
just
dude in
case.
trouble.
I'll check the forest. I know.
More dialogue.
He might have gone to the cape to pick flowers.
I was going to have them join the search, but they won't move at all. It's like they're scared of something.
Dang. Them dogs are kind of useless, not gonna lie.
Hey, Velvet, did you hear the news? Tonight is going to be another Scarlet Night.
I remember the moon turned red 7 years ago. But what is it anyway?
It's a red lunar eclipse. It happens every several years or so. Apparently,
not his
you
voice
can predict
actor,
the
is
next
he?
one by watching the movements of the stars. According to legend, a crimson moon is a gate that connects our world to the next. It's also said to be proof of humanity's sins.
You sure know a lot about it.
Laphicet taught me just a few
But
minutes
what's
ago.
that old lady
saw
doing?
Luffy?
Like,
Where'd he go?
Actually, I don't know. Sorry.
Aww.
more pigs.
Fluffy!
Velvet,
Can you walk? How's your fever?
I'm fine. I was just taking a break.
Oh, You little... You know better than this, Laphicet. Running off without telling me. What if something happened to you? You wouldn't be the only one hurt. Do you understand that?
I'm sorry.
If you want to do something, just ask. I know I'm a crummy big sister, and I can't afford to buy you all the things you want.
No, that's not why I went out. You see, it was just...
I get it. You're right. I forgot the flowers for the graves.
Yeah, so I was going out to the Cape, and I thought...
You want to see the ocean too, don't you?
Well, yeah, that too.
Fine. Just for today, though.
Are you sure?
I am. But next time you run off like that, I'm strapping you to your bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. It's off to the Cape, then.
Hooray!
Wait, is he falling?
Remember
Oh, yeah,
how
one
we
of
went
these.
out together to pick Princessias on the morning of Celica's funeral?
Yeah. I was only 4, but I remember. We couldn't find any in the village or at the Cape.
Right. Because the demons had made a mess of them. And then you suddenly started climbing down the edge of the cliff.
You ran over and grabbed me. You had the scariest look on your face.
Of course I did. Do you have any idea what I'd do if I lost you too?
You'd still have Arthur. He'd help you. He'll help the world. He's quite the guy.
That's probably true. But I'd still miss you like you wouldn't believe.
I know. I'm sorry, sis.
But down the cliff from where you were, a lone pair of Princessia were blooming.
I remember. A gentle breeze came in, and it smelled like Celica.
That's right. That's why I believe those flowers were a message from her. Do you know what Princessia flowers signify?
An irreplaceable treasure, and wishes for good health for many years to come.
Right. And that sums up my feelings nicely, Laphi.
Yeah. Me too, sis.
Alright, let's go to the Cape. Oh, there's
How
more?
about I make you some apple boo when we get home, Laphi?
Appleboo? What's that?
Grated apples. Whenever I caught a cold when I was little, Celica would make it for me. It's sweet and tart and juicy and crisp. Eating it always made me feel better.
Well, apples are good for you. But what does the boo mean?
When I was a baby, I would always say boo-boo when I wanted to eat an apple.
So that's where the name comes from. Wait, you called apples boo-boo? You must have been a strange baby.
You used to do the same thing. When Celica and I heard you, we laughed so hard.
Boo!
No, save. Alright, what's gonna happen here?
Just look at all these.
See, all
This
this
place never
this little kid
changes,
needs
does it?
is fresh air. That's it.
It does too change. The seasons, the wind, the weather. Change one and the sea's totally different. And the same goes for what lies across the sea.
Across the sea? Sometimes I just don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Velvet. Thank you for taking me out here today.
You don't need to thank me. Hey, Laphi. Do you know why it is that birds fly?
Well, if they didn't, they couldn't catch food or escape from predators.
Thought so.
But you know, I think there's more to it than that. A bird that's born with wings has to...
Oh shit, here it is.
Fluffy set, run! No matter how much it hurts, run! Velvet! Don't be scared. You can do it.
Let's go.
You're going to be strong, like Arthur.
No, you can't!
Go! Why is a demon here?
I don't want to go alone!
You have to! Don't let your feelings get in the way, or that thing will kill you too!
But please, go!
It's just like
Oh,
Arthur
I thought
said.
something happened.
I have to do this!
But it's just a cutscene. Oh, that's how she gets down there.
Stop! Face me, demon!
Damn, that dude got big slap.
Velvet.
Is this why?
Okay, so he's dead. The virus got to him. Does it say what he has or not?
How did I get home?
Velvet!
Luffy, you're all right.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
No, if you weren't there, there's no telling what might have happened to me.
Your old one broke, right? You've got beautiful hair. It would be a waste if you didn't take care of it.
Oh,
I'll
so
make
this is a
new
dream?
world. A world where my sister can be happy.
The Scarlet Knight?
Hell
What's
is
going
going
on?
on with this
Was that...
game?
Was it all a dream?
Story's not making sense right now.
No, it wasn't!
I got his comb though. Another one? It's the villagers.
What's happening? Fluffy, where are you?
Man, let's fuck him up. Another one. The blue line. Oh, where's that? Can't run outside. What do you mean? Huh? Oh, it's not letting you. What the heck? Oh, can you time the parries right in this game? Oh. What the heck? That's kind of weird. Oh, it says I didn't even look at that. What the heck? Jesus. Alright, let's just... Oh, okay. That makes sense. Dang, but it does take a while, doesn't it?
I've gotta run.
What on earth is going on? This is no time to be scared. I have to find Laufey.
Oh damn, they got murdered.
The village.
So if you want to escape, you gotta basically focus on doing that, or else it won't work, I guess. Like say if you try to escape and then you start fighting and then you want to escape from there, it doesn't work like that.
Don't give up. Never give up.
Dang.
Why is it
Oh
demon
my
here?
god. These dudes are ruthless. Oh, okay. Dang, got the worst area to try to escape from. Because I'm guessing you can't beat these guys right now, right?
I've gotta run.
Alright, let's go. Some big damage. Big damage. Oh, I see.
Laufey! Arthur!
He's gonna kill him again? Oh my god.
Velvet!
You.
Oh, thank goodness. You kept Laufey safe, didn't you, Arthur?
Nope, that's not why he brought him here.
One more sentiment to cast off.
This bitch.
Velvet, run! Arthur!
Here, once, was the seal to the underworld broken. And tonight, here shall be born the power to save the world. With Laufey's life as a sacrifice.
What? What are you saying?
Betrayals. Watch Mojo video or what? Does it say later on why he's doing that?
Let him go. This is an offering to the world.
Why would you?
Nothing can save him now.
No!
I see you will not change.
Long live the king.
Ever a slave to emotion.
The visuals are really good in this game. The fuck? Rising Dragon? Oh shit. Goku down. Is Goku down here? It is fire, huh, Tezzy? Oh, shit's getting serious now.
A demon that feeds on demons.
Arthur.
A Therian.
Oh, there's the damage right there.
Kill him! His blood on your hands! Answer me! Answer me! Why? He was my brother! I love me! What did he ever do? Get out of my way!
Take a look around.
Nah, this shit Genjutsu. He's lying.
Demon blight has spread through the village. But do not fear. With my power as an exorcist, I, Artorius Colbrand, will end your pain.
Who's this?
Ceres.
Why is it that birds fly? Behold my answer. Velvet,
Arthur.
I ask no forgiveness. The sin is mine to bear.
Damn.
I will make you pay!
Shit, I wanted to play a bit longer, but I gotta go do something. Fuck. Man, this is actually pretty good.
So did my world come to an end. And for 3 long years, I sat in that pit of darkness and fed. Devouring demons. So I could live. So I could live long enough to kill him. And be my brother's vengeance.
I'm gonna just get to a save point and that's it.
Where is he? First, there will be a test. It will decide if you are worth teaching.
What we got? Oh, I've been doing that.
Burning Wing! Here I come! If you are not, I will kill you. Ready yourself. Down! Burning Wing! Forward! Unlike your son! Photon Blade! Burning Wing!
Dang, I stunned her? Nice.
Here I go! Here I go! Here I go!
Why are you holding back?
You noticed. Well done. You pass.
Of course. His Moloch would never be so weak as that.
I am his Moloch no longer. First, let me tell you what has transpired these past 3 years. There are exorcists now throughout the land, challenging the reign of demons with the help of...
Tell me. Tell me where Artorias is.
You may find him in the capital city of Logris in Midgand. You won't stop to listen. I can tell you what it was you saw that night. That night, the ritual he performed shifted the very course of the world. A host of Malachim descended, and with their strength, the emergent exorcists quelled the demon tide. Now, he serves as leader of the Exorcists' Abbey, an institution that enjoys the unconditional faith of the kingdom and public.
So she doesn't care about him
shield to
no more,
guard
right?
the people and a sword
That's
against
good.
demons. Artorius Colbrand, the world's savior.
With power stolen by sacrificing Laphicet.
Indeed. But his power is not yet absolute. The man can still be killed.
Why are you doing this?
Make a successful escape from this place, and I'll explain.
Escape? So that's your game. Fine. I don't care what the world thinks of me. What matters is my vengeance against Artorius. That's all.
Their noses look weird though, not gonna lie.
I have shattered your yoke. We must hurry.
Did she join the party though? Save point, please. Okay.
You will need equipment. There are weapons in the room ahead.
I'm gonna have to listen to the soundtrack later. It's kind of fire, not gonna lie. Especially the opening. The opening song is good. I think it's Flow that made it. But I'm probably wrong.
No one raised the alarm.
I can see that.
Take what you need from here.
Okay, like what? There's stuff back here.
It looks like they kept prisoners' effects in here.
Rope. This will be useful. Quite a blade.
I know that sword. Stormhowl. What is it doing here?
Well, it's too big for me.
You're not taking it? It's a celebrated masterpiece.
And if I can't use it, it's worthless. All right.
Are you ready then?
What's going on here?
I mean, about to die. He should just stay
He's no
quiet.
ordinary soldier. He's an exorcist orderly.
You didn't even flinch.
I already told you. I am his Moloch no longer.
Is there a ship waiting?
So you already know we're on an island.
Yes. I've learned that this is a prison island for violent criminals, and that there are scores of demons locked away here. Demons say lots of things when they don't want you to eat them.
The prison has docks at both the front and rear entrances. Our ship is on the back side.
Got it. The back docks.
Oh, here's the save point. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys. I'll try to stream tomorrow, but if I can't, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Alright, that's it.